Chapter 17 Troop Recruitment Card Refresh. As time goes by. As night fell, Suyi woke up and looked at the burning campfire. Suyi stretched and said, "You've worked hard, Talus." "Your Majesty, this is what I should do," Talus said without any change in her expression, still with that blank look. Suyi didn't say anything more. That's just how Talus is. He opened the chat channel and looked at the private messages. Most of the messages were private chats from porn stars. Damn, that was the most numerous type of message. I immediately blocked and deleted them all. After checking the private chats, I realized there wasn't much information. I then opened the friends chat panel. Suyi currently has only one friend, and that is the small-time businessman. Another message. What is it? Have you found the seed of technology? Suyi looked at it with some curiosity. Suyi's eyes showed a hint of surprise and shock. Little merchant, are you interested in troop refresh recruitment cards, big shots? Little merchant, aren't you here? Feel free to message me if you're interested. A troop refresh recruitment card. Suyi took a deep breath. Has anyone already gotten one of these? However, with billions of new players this year, it's not surprising that such a large number of players would be able to unlock this kind of thing. How to describe the troop refresh recruitment card? For some lords, it's not as useful as a resource card, but for Suyi, it's a god card. Don't think that no one sells this item, there are people selling it. For most lords, the daily recruitment quota is enough, and they might not even need that many. Don't forget that troops also consume food. For ordinary lords, it's already a good thing if they can maintain their daily troop recruitment expenses. It's normal that even most lords can't maintain the daily expenses of their troops. Therefore, for ordinary lords, this card is not as practical as a high-level food resource card. They don't lack the number of troops, but they lack resources, real resources. Interdimensional traveler. Are you there? How much is this? How many do you have? Suyi sent it directly. Upon seeing Suyi's message, the small-time merchant immediately abandoned his private chat with a certain lord. Little merchant. Yes, I have 5 troop refresh recruitment cards. They're priced at 1,000 gold coins each. What do you think? Suyi looked at the message from the little merchant, 5 troop refresh recruitment cards. His eyes gleamed. 5 cards. If he refreshed the fallen temple. This will give you an extra 150 units of fallen angels. Otherworld traveler. Sure, I'll take as many troop refresh recruitment cards as you have. Please save some for me and buy as many as you can. Lin Xiaoxiao's eyes turned into gold coin symbols as she looked at the message Suyi sent. Little merchant. Of course, no problem, boss. I'm looking for the seed of technology you requested. It shouldn't be long before I find it. I've submitted a trade request. Please approve it. Otherworld traveler. Okay. Suyi looked at the pop-up transaction request and immediately selected, agree. 5 troop refresh recruitment cards have been obtained. Just as Suyi was about to close the chat panel, he suddenly remembered that he still needed the Seed of Darkness. Interdimensional traveler. By the way, could you please help me acquire dark seeds? Price is not an issue. Closing square bracket. Little merchant. Received. In Lin Xiaoxiao's territory, looking at the 5,000 gold coins that had been deposited into her account, she realized that the troop refresh recruitment card she had bought for 500 gold coins had yielded a tenfold return. She's able to earn this money through her own abilities. Suyi doesn't have such extensive connections. Even if he knew, it wouldn't matter much. Without her, Suyi wouldn't have been able to obtain this troop refresh recruitment card. This guy's troops are something else. Are they saint level, legendary, or even epic or legendary? Lin Xiaoxiao thought with some curiosity. Only with these kinds of starting troops is it most cost-effective to use troop refresh recruitment cards. As for using troop refresh recruitment cards for troops below the Holy Land level, that's also possible, but only if you have enough resources to feed the troops. In addition to the gold coins in Suyi's hands, Lin Xiaoxiao was not stupid and naturally knew that Suyi's troop rank was not low, but so what? It's not unusual for several prodigies to emerge from the ranks of new lords every year. Compared to this guy named One Leaf Nose Autumn is a complete idiot. I'm a businesswoman, don't I know what a businesswoman is? He's asking for credit and making gambling agreements. He's been reading too many novels, this moron. Lin Xiaoxiao looked at another friend's chat window speechlessly. The message keeps flashing, saying you can get something for free, but it's a gambling agreement. Who's going to gamble with you? Am I crazy? You haven't even given me anything and you're already asking for a gambling agreement. That's absolutely insane. After hesitating for a moment, Lin Xiaoxiao deleted and blocked Yi Jichu. Go away from this lunatic. Within Yi Shu's territory. Yishu looked at the message he had sent to Lin Xiaoxiao with a puzzled expression. Why was she suddenly silent? This guy was a famous businessman in his past life, and he had a deep partnership with the traveler from another world, which allowed him to always have enough resources to stay ahead of the novice lords. In this life, I might as well replicate that. Yishu looked at the chat interface with an ambitious expression. In his previous life, according to what he knew, this small-time merchant and the traveler from another world formed an alliance from their early days until the end, and their alliance never stopped. On the contrary, it grew bigger and bigger. Yishu's plan was to first take down the small merchant, and then deal with the otherworldly traveler, turning these two lords with vast resources into his subordinate lords. This way, you can provide yourself with a continuous source of nourishment. After a long while, Yishu looked at his chat interface and wondered if the other person was asleep. Thinking of this, Yishu tried sending a message, but instead received a system notification. Ding! You have been blocked by the little merchant. You cannot trade with her or chat with her privately. Yishu's face stiffened. What was going on? Why had he been blocked? Didn't that guy from another world say that he initially met the small-time merchant through this kind of betting agreement where he could get something for nothing? Was he just bragging? Thinking of this, Yishu's face darkened. This guy. Yishu rubbed his temples, carefully recalling the actions of the otherworld traveler.
What I said about not loving money, not being interested in money, being face blind and not being able to tell who is pretty, and missing the carefree days of my school days the most, talking nonsense, could actually be true. Huh? Yishu laughed in exasperation at the thought. Seeing that he had been blocked and deleted by the small merchant and could not be privately chatted with meant that during his newbie lord period, he was unable to complete any transaction with this merchant lord who was the biggest newbie lord. This is not a good thing for him. But the good news is that she is not the only merchant lord. The bad news is that she is the oldest one in this generation.